If you are maintaining website content for your workplace, you may be receiving content changes through Microsoft Word files. I'm going to show you how to assign headers in Microsoft Word and what that looks like when you bring it into Dreamweaver, just as a preview. So let's get started. Here I have prepared a Word doc from the website Cat Ipsum. Now, this is just mock content, and I would like to show you how the changes in Word affect the code behind. So the first thing you're going to need to do if you want this to be correct on the web is to assign headers. I don't see a way to do that here. I am on a Macintosh, and this Microsoft Word looks different on the PC. But I know that I go to my Home tab in order to find the settings. See, there's no paragraph here. Those are just fonts. You have to go to your styles pane. You have to open up the styles. I want this to be a H1. So I'm going to assign it the H1. Don't worry about what it looks like here in Word. All of the styles are done in the style sheet inside the website, so it doesn't really matter what font we're using right here. This I'm going to make an H2 because it is the next subhead. I'm choosing this H2. And I've got some italics here. I've got a pair of quotes here, and this I'm going to show you the difference. I'm going to assign bold through the WYSIWYG. There's a bold, and I'll just make it bigger by assigning a font. I'm going to use Dreamweaver as a trampoline. Here's what I mean by that. I'm just going to bounce the content real quick into Dreamweaver, fix it up, and then put it into Wordpress, because I'm guessing that you are using a content management system. But here's what your web developers see when we look at your content. I'm going to use Command-C to copy, and I'm flipping over to Dreamweaver. I'm going to put it, this is a split view between design and code. I'm going to paste. Here's my H1. In order to see the code, you look down here into the code view, and it assigned the tag H1 properly. The next paragraph got assigned a P tag. It has an open P here, a closed P here. I did encode a link in the Word doc file, and it came over just fine when I pasted. So that's a href is how you recognize a link, and it has to have a close tag, and there's the close tag. Anything in between the open link and close link tag is called the link text. So American shorthand here is called the link text, and this is called the link destination, is where it's linking to. So I've got a little problem here with the spacing. I couldn't see that in Word, but it has an empty paragraph right there. This ampersand NBSP stands for non-breaking space. Word is notorious for putting those in there when you think you're making a new paragraph or you think you're making a space. It does that. I take it out here. Here's how the quotes look. Let me show you up here. You see this quotes? It's a straight quote. I told Microsoft Word to always use straight quotes. So when you paste it into a editor, you get the encoded version of quote marks. Here is what happened to that title without a header tag. It just got a P strong. It's just nothing more than a paragraph in the hierarchy of this text. So I'm going to go ahead and, with that fix, copy this from Dreamweaver, and I'm going to paste it into the page that I prepared in WordPress. This is my tester page. Let's see what it looks like. So now that you've had a chance to look at what happens in the code side, I'm going to go back to Microsoft Word, and I'm going to assign this to be a title with H3. I'm copying it. When I copied and pasted from Dreamweaver's design view into WordPress, it did not work. I did not get any of my tags. So let me try from Microsoft Word. There's how you get your tags. I'm on my visual panel, and it looks like there's way too much space here. I'm gonna remove some of these extra non-breaking spaces. WordPress doesn't really display those paragraph tags, but they render in a browser with paragraph tags in it, so don't worry about that. The formatting came over okay. Italics and bold, the quotes came over okay, and the link came over. And I think there's just extra space because that's how the style sheet is in whatever theme this is, because I'm hitting my left and right arrows and there are no extra spaces here. Next time I'll show you about Microsoft Word's track changes feature. That'll be next up. Until next time.